cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will have the football first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came...
And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat. And they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Connection to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on the island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football from behind the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out.
There we go. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football. It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They get him down to this offense to set up first and goal from the 9. The Ducks, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to pass, it's Knight. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And it takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive. On the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Looking to fire. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught that slant route. You stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you're just trying to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Running, going the other way, and he's got room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Grab behind the line. It's Malone. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Malone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half, but that 3 would have been good. Still down by 6. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Flips it out on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Got it. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. They're now up 9-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Back to throw, it's Webster. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Beavers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He turns that loose down the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Turning it on! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
It is so so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Webster. Steps away to find some room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Beavers moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. On target over the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Webster. Complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Malone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gray. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing. There he goes! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Into the secondary on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. He's got it. Bounced off his feet.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this is...
He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Washington. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. He's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's the pressure. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ducks. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
To the air, it's Webster. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. QB got it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drop it.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. well-blocked, good run, and a first down. The Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter. You're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Beaver!
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Rush is on him. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first down.
Intercepted. The defense is set up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw, and what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him, and then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Back to throw, it's Knight. Close to the marker, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
is so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Through a pick the last time they had it, they'll try to be more productive this time around. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. Lots of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. There's a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lockett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced as a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get in. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense. But you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Knight. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wells. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Wants to throw. It's Webster. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Oh, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
The give from the gun. Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back behind the chains. 1st and 15. He'll set up to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there. Almost threw a pick in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass.
Turning it on. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is